Hello!
Hi.
Welcome back to the Level 7 Games podcast, where
Podcast.
we talk about video games, trading cards, movies, anything that we feel like talking about, really. Like
Yes.
the fact that the NFL draft is tomorrow.
Ooh, I'm wearing my Broncos themed Level 7 shirt.
I'm wearing my football hat.
That there's not.
It's
that there's a baseball team
yeah.
there, filler.
It's my Rockies hat, but purple. Just rocking purple Godzilla, so I went with it.
Yeah, you're matching.
Yeah.
I like it. You look good.
Ah,
Sorry,
thanks.
I'm trying to get this chair figured out. It's still like kind of a newer chair, so it's like
Still got
it's
to
not
get your
bad, it's
butt
just-
print.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. You know, we're just trying to meld. You know how it is.
I got you.
You know
I
how
got
it
you.
is. You know how it be.
Indeed. So, this time, we're going to not start with the news.
Ooh.
Because fuck the news. No, I'm kidding.
Whoa,
I'm sorry.
dude. No, it's okay. Calm down.
That came out
Calm
hot
down.
and heavy. I'm sorry.
Calm down. Calm down. Okay.
Okay. No, we're going to start with a random topic that we decided, and it is side characters that deserve their own games.
Okay.
And
I like it.
I have one.
All right. Who wants to go first?
Pop-
We're gonna flip a coin or something?
Sure. You got a coin?
I've got
I don't have a coin.
I've got something that could act as a coin.
Yeah.
Here I have this this card.
Oh, okay.
All right, ready? So we'll say this is heads. And this is tails.
Oh, okay.
What are you calling?
Tails.
Okay. And then what I'll do is I'll just flick it.
Flick it good. Huh. Ha!
Tails.
Tails. What does that mean?
That means you get a pick.
Oh. I don't want to pick things. It's just... Okay, you go first then.
Okay. So, at the beginning of time. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so I had two, but I think I chose one that I like more because it led to a conspiracy theory in my mind, which probably already exists, but you know, I liked Taran from Link's Awakening.
Oh, like his uncle?
Yeah, but check it out, dude. It's just Mario.
What?
Look at him. It's Mario.
It does look a lot like
And
Mario.
he's got mushrooms, and he's on a little adventure. So, like, what if they did a crossover game that was Mario in Hyrule? Like, he crosses dimensions or something and goes to Hyrule, and he's Marin, dude. Or Tarin. And Marin could be Peach. Well, I guess, is that his daughter in that game?
Yes.
Okay, so
I
that
think
would be
so.
weird, but you know what I mean.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I think that would be a cool game.
That'd be pretty damn fun.
Like a platformer in the Hyrule universe. Like a 3D platformer.
That'd
Like
be...
in the 3D Mario style, but with like power-ups from Zelda mixed
Right.
with the Mario style platform.
That'd be pretty damn fun.
I think it could work, bro. I think it could work.
Hell yeah.
You heard it here first.
It's true. I would have never thought of that. And that picture, holy crap. Yeah, it totally looks like Mario.
And that's the picture directly off their website too. That is like,
These motherfuckers.
dude, straight up, that there's Mario, my friend. That's him. Okay.
All right.
Do you want to know my other one, or are you gonna do yours first?
I'll do mine, and then we
Okay.
could do our second
Okay.
picks, because
Oh.
I have a second pick as well,
Perfect.
which I don't know if any of mine really count, but whatever. Here we go. First pick that I feel like it's just such a generic pick, but Ada Wong from the Resident Evil series. Like,
Yeah.
she's in games, and you can play as her, but
No,
I mean, shit, why doesn't she have her own game, like an origin story for her, or even in between some of this stuff?
I agree. I think that's a great choice. I
Right?
think it's probably like people would be really stoked if she got her own game. So,
Yeah.
I mean, and that's what Resident Evil is all about, is like introducing a fuck ton of characters, and then they're like, oh man, this one's pretty popular. Here's one chapter of a game, and we're gonna split the game in 3 so we can give as much fan service as possible at once.
Right. So yeah,
Resident Evil 6
yeah,
is what I'm talking about.
right, and you would think they would. I mean, she is in there, and you can play as her for a pretty decent amount of time, but like her co-op partner is just a random fucking
What if
dude.
that's what Village is, bro? What if that's what it is? You just don't know it yet.
I doubt she's gonna show up in Village at all.
How do you know?
That's my bet right now. Bet. No Ada Wong in Village.
I'm gonna go ahead and bet that. I'll bet you $1 that she
All right.
is.
All right.
I bet you that.
Now we gotta play this right when it comes out.
You gotta play it. I'm too scared.
Fine. I'll play it when it comes out.
I'm scared.
No, I don't
But yeah,
do.
I mean, like, when you do get to play as her in number 6, like, it's super fun.
Wait, did she got a chapter though? She
Yeah.
got like her own chapter.
Yeah.
That's as good as Leon got.
Leon has, like, 3 games.
Well, right, but I mean that's as good as. Who else could you play as in that game? Who cares? Chris? Were you Chris again in that game?
Yeah, you're Chris and Leon.
And then
And then Jake or Jack, whatever the fuck his name was. Nobody cares about that asshole. He was with Sherry.
yeah, of course, Sherry, and Jack, and Ada, and Wesker, and Bob, and Huskins, and little Wesker, and Desker,
Yup. And
Nisket, and Biscuit.
yep, Limp and Slip.
Slippy Limp.
It's good
Okay.
stuff.
That's a good. I think that's a good one. I think
Why,
it's a good one.
why, thank you.
Okay. If you watch this, you got to let us know what's your pick.
Ooh, yes, please.
And this is and if you have a better pick than us, if we decide you have a better pick than us based on our great opinions,
Our vast knowledge.
then we'll say what's up. Great. That you got a good idea there, guy.
Put all of your effort into this
Immediately.
right now.
Okay. So anyhow, my second pick was Dog from Half-Life 2.
Oh,
Did you ever play Half-Life 2?
no. I'm still trying to get through the first one.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a time thing.
Dog is just this huge, like, mechanical robot that the professor and Alex built or something. It's like it is like a dog, but it's made from like the parts of all of the robot parts and stuff.
Right.
It's pretty cool. It would be cool
Yeah.
if he got his own game, just like a beat 'em up or something.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Oh, it'd be a good VR game actually. That would be a cool VR game because you could do it with the little
They could just
jump
make it
from
part
tree
of
to tree.
Alex.
Boom, boom. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Wait, is this subject? I wonder if it actually. He might be in Alex.
Is he? Oh,
Oh, he is. Look.
oh, damn.
I wonder if you could actually play with him. I wonder if you could.
Anybody could play with their dog. If you
Much
have
like
dog.
a real dog, dog is very friendly, loyal, and has an intelligent and excitable personality. Who wrote this? Dog's dad?
Yes.
Dog's mom?
Yep. All
Dog's
of them.
mom.
Both of them. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, my next one is also, like, I don't know if it really counts again because he's a main character, but I just don't think he's ever had his own game for some reason. Like, I don't even know if he's been in the background of any of this giant fucking series of games, but Jack Ryan in any Tom Clancy game.
I mean, maybe he's some sort of exclusive or something. Maybe. I mean, yes. You're
not
probably
that I
right.
know of.
But I mean, maybe they just never got the rights for him.
But it's the Tom Clancy stuff.
Yeah, but Tom Clancy died. So
Yeah, but-
maybe the Ubisoft stuff like somehow prefaced that.
Maybe, but I mean, it was his company at first. Red Storm that made him. But I don't know. It just feels like there's just so many fucking cool things that you could do with Jack Ryan.
Isn't that the guy from The Office that plays him?
In the newest TV show, yeah.
God, I don't know that. Don't get me wrong, he's a real good guy. John Krasinski,
I think so.
Krasansky,
Something like that.
Kraskrunsky,
Yeah.
Krumpskrunsky,
Crunk. Kronkskis.
Krunkstansky,
Yeah.
Kronksnitis.
Yeah, I love him as Jack Ryan. I think he's doing a great job.
Good job. Good on you. Thank you for your service.
Oh my gosh. But, like, for real. Like, I don't know. It could be part Ghost Recon, part, like, real-time strategy where you have to take control over troops and stuff because he does become president at some point. And I mean, he was in charge of a ton of like undercover like operations, and I mean, damn, the man has been everywhere, and there's not one game about him.
Well, he sounds like the Superman of the Tom Clancy universe.
Yeah.
He's just kind of like, oh yeah, got CIA big guy. I was on the field. I'm the president.
He was a Marine.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, yeah, he literally was fucking everything. So I don't know. It just feels weird. Why don't we have one?
Well, I don't know. It's a great question. Ubisoft executives that are watching this, please.
Yes, answer our question.
Please feel free to let us know why you've chosen to ignore the legacy that is
Jack Ryan.
He's
going to be a DLC character soon in Rainbow Six Siege, right after
in his
Pickle
president
Rick.
outfit. That'd be sick.
That'd be awesome.
Oh, Pickle Rick, man. Fortnite.
It's
becoming Fortnite.
Like, it looks cool, but at the same time, it does feel like, why the fuck did you throw in a random ass character in the Rainbow Six Siege?
Because of Fortnite.
I know.
They want that Fortnite money. They're like, all we have to do is pander to niche audiences. Look, that's exactly what Wizards of the Coast is doing.
I know.
They're talking about doing a Secret Lair subscription.
I saw that. What the hell is that?
Well, I mean, it was just a survey, so obviously it's on their minds. But I think essentially they're saying, hey, it's like a loot crate type deal, right? You pay X amount of dollars a month. They send you a Secret Lair someday. Someday in the future, you may or may not get something for your money.
When we have nothing but a bunch of swamps, we'll just send them 14 of them to you.
Yeah, the Secret Lair stuff right now is actually pretty cool. They're doing the Mystical Tutor ones.
I see.
And then the Shock Land ones. Actually, the full text lands are pretty sick. Where it actually like gives the full written text of what a land does.
Yeah, that's crazy. I can't believe, like, what?
And they're charging $30 for it.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
Like,
and I guarantee that this is going to be the one that people want the most because it's the most like meme bullshit. It's hilarious,
right?
I mean, it's genius. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's awesome, but $30 is a lot for 5.
Man, $30. Nope.
That's for the regular one. It's $40 if you want the foils.
Oh.
You gotta have the foils.
So if you really want that shit to get all wackadoo and pringled on your ass, yeah, buy them foily bad boys.
Crunchy.
How have they not figured out foils?
They have.
Have they?
Yeah, absolutely they have. It's just they do cheaper runs.
I mean, every single foil that I have is just like a fucking like semicircle.
The most recent ones aren't too bad. Hold on, let me see if I have some because I've opened some of the most recent.
See, I don't think I have any of the recent ones. Like most recent, I think my most recent is Kaldheim, where I have a foil. And that, fuck.
Yeah, did it?
Like I had to shove those into a friggin'
I don't know if I have a foil in here.
like top loader just to make it stop it.
No, I guess I didn't open a foil.
Well, what the hell?
Well, dang it.
Open more. I'm playing. Don't do that.
Okay.
When the hell?
I haven't seen too much. I haven't seen too many issues with this latest set.
Well, that's good.
I mean, there's always people that complain about everything, but
sorry.
No. I'm not talking about you. I just mean there's like a huge community of people that are just like, nyeh. But granted, when you know they can do something, because it's like old foils didn't pringle.
Yeah.
So why do they now? Like, they obviously knew how to do it. They didn't forget. They just either got cheap or are using a different material for some reason.
Yeah, they didn't want to use that extra half a penny material.
I mean, that would add up substantially.
I mean, yeah. But, fuck you guys. You're selling a product. Make it good.
I think that's a good point. Especially if it's something like a luxury item like this, where it's like,
yeah,
get the foil version of this. It's like, why? It is clearly the inferior product, but just because of its limited nature makes it worth more. That sucks. That's just
Yeah.
a shitty trade-off.
Really is. When the hell's all that Lord of the Rings stuff coming out? That's all I care about.
I don't know. They haven't set a date for that, actually.
Okay. I just need better dwarfs. I have so many dwarfs.
Well, the next set is the
D&D one?
The D&D one. So
Yeah.
you'll get some dwarves in there, right?
Yeah.
I would think.
I
would
hope
think.
so. Man, they always give them the short stick.
Mm.
Huh?
I
Get it?
I get it.
That's a dad joke worth its weight in gold
Get out.
or something. I'm sorry.
Get out of my house.
Okay.
Get out of the Get out of the blanket fort.
Ah. All right, so this is totally gonna just make some of you click away, and I know it, and I'm sorry. But Broncos draft is happening
we were gonna talk about it
tomorrow.
Yes.
To when we're recording it right now, it is tomorrow. When you see it, it will have happened. So we're gonna find out if we were right or not by the time you see it.
Wait a minute. Did you get hired by Marvel?
No.
Get out of here.
No. That would have made way too much sense. They would have had to rewrite the whole situation. So, yeah. With the picking up of Teddy Bridgewater, who is a quarterback, in case you don't know who the hell we're talking about.
Yeah.
We picked up Teddy Bridgewater today.
Yes, that's true. We picked him up. We carried him home. We brought him into the house. Carried him up to the marital bed.
I mean, you got to welcome him into the town.
Consensually.
But yeah, backup quarterback. Definitely backup quarterback material. But our starting quarterback is
Hey,
also
man.
backup quarterback material.
I think T Bridge has a great opportunity to be successful. Like, he got hurt very early on.
I mean, I'm not saying he's bad, but that's just what everybody brands him as.
Well, I mean, I think this could be it. He's got what? Jerry Jeudy. He's got Cortland Sutton. Got a fucking bajillion.
Philip
tight ends.
Lindsay. No.
No. Well,
Just kidding. We got rid of Philip Lindsay.
no comment. Melvin Gordon. We got Melvin Gordon. So, yeah.
I mean, he was starting to step it up by the end of last year, so
No, Philip Lindsay killed it. Don't get me wrong. He's
Yeah.
awesome.
it just sucks that we gave him away.
Well, yeah.
But whatever. So, really the question is, do you think we're going to move up to get a quarterback, or are we going to fall back and just go for totally different position now?
Just depends on which quarterback's available.
You got to pick one. I'm putting you on the spot.
I say I don't know, dude. We suck at drafting quarterbacks.
Yeah, we do. We are
And
the worst.
And I don't know. I don't think drafting another quarterback is the answer. Honestly, I don't. I don't think that you're just going to throw somebody in, especially with young wide receivers. Melvin Gordon's only been back there for 1 year.
Right.
There's just nobody out. Like, I think you just throw somebody into that situation, it would be kind of a shitty one. But
Right.
I mean, I guess that's what Teddy Bridgewater is getting right now. But he's like kind of a vet, right? Like, so now he can kind of maybe do that. He's been with a couple teams. He's been with the Saints, who are good.
And, I mean, Drew Lock will be his third year.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're going to see out his rookie contract at least. I mean, unless they can trade away Drew Lock for a better pick.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Man, I don't know.
It just I don't think that they gamble getting rid of Lock beforehand,
Oh, definitely not.
right? And just chance getting a good quarterback. I don't know. That feels like too much. At least Drew Lock knows the offense. Maybe Teddy Bridgewater pushes him to be better, or maybe Teddy Bridgewater just takes off with it.
Right. I feel like Teddy Bridgewater is definitely the better quarterback between the two.
I mean, yeah, I think he's just. I mean, he was drafted higher, and he was the biggest problem he had is he got hurt.
Right. I mean, that's just the only reason why they didn't even want him.
But then he came back and he didn't get hurt again, has he? He just
I
had
don't
that
think
really
so.
bad injury. It was just like one bad ACL injury, right?
Right. And then
I can't remember.
He ran it in a couple times last year even, I think.
Yeah.
So it's not like he can't move, which is way more than Drew Lock can do. That every time that boy tries to run, he gets hurt. And
Yeah.
he gets hurt fast.
Injuries
It's
are
like, fuck, Drew Lock. Either you got to man up or just fucking leave. You're going to get hit. It's football.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe he just gets hurt easy.
He needs to learn how to fall, at least. Shit.
And I think that's, again, I think that's one of those things with, like, young quarterbacks in the NFL, like, especially dudes that are used to being able to run in college, and they get out there, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, man, these guys are way fucking better than college players. Like, this is
totally different.
And so I think a lot of times they just get smoked. There's, not a lot of times are you going to get like a Mahomes or Russell Wilson or the early Cam Newton that could do that shit.
Right.
Early Alex Smith was pretty good at that.
Colin Kaepernick could run it pretty well too.
Oh yeah, Kaepernick was good.
Or Michael Vick, the fucking run god of quarterbacks.
Run god.
Yeah, dude, he was ridiculous.
He was sick.
He just he was like a running
I
back
don't know.
mixed
Lamar
in
Jackson's
with it.
pretty damn good.
That's true.
Lamar Jackson is.
Lamar Jackson is really good so far.
You know who my favorite running quarterback of all time is? Tim Tebow.
Oh. I was just going to say Warren Moon because I wanted to give Warren Moon some credit.
Oh, okay.
I don't think he ran it that much, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I don't think he did.
Alex Smith? Or not Alex Smith. I already said Alex Smith. Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers can run it.
Can he?
Hell yeah, Aaron Rodgers can run it. Fuck yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen him run it.
Dude.
Yes, look that up. And of course, now that I think about quarterbacks running it, it just makes me think of the John Elway dive and smack during the Super Bowl.
Let's just look at 2019. Or here we go.
He got hit hard. The helicopter hit. I think that's what everybody calls it. But, really, this year's, it's just, it sucks being a Broncos fan right now because it's been, 5 years of just pure shit after a Super Bowl.
Just love pure shit.
Like, how do you go from winning a Super Bowl to being, the worst team 5 years in a row almost? Like, fuck. It's driving me crazy. I'll never stop loving my Broncos, but y'all need to step it up.
He's not great.
I told you he wasn't. Knew it.
I mean, he had 3 TDs. That was 2020.
I mean, he probably walked them in half a yard.
I thought he used to be better. Let's look at. I swear to God, he used to.
Aaron Rodgers is good, no doubt. I feel like he's always overcasted.
There you go. He was number 12 rushing the year before in 2019.
At 183?
Yeah. Oh wait, no, that's not right. Hold on. Nah, you're right.
But I mean, either way, whatever.
Okay, well, what the fuck do I know? Talking about video games.
I'm sorry.
I'm kidding.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go with. I think they're gonna try to. I don't know. George Payton is the first year that he's doing this shit. So seriously, we have no clue what he's gonna do. He could be absolutely terrible at this. He could hit it out the park. Who knows? I'm hoping that they still kind of try to move up at least a spot or two, just to get the quarterback that they want if he's there.
Yes.
That's my prediction because nobody fucking likes Drew Lock. I don't understand this. I don't get it. I don't know why they keep holding on to him. There has to have been a time when you could have given him to fucking somebody so we could get somebody else.
They tried. They tried to trade for Matt
Stafford. Yep, that's true.
And then they tried to trade for Deshaun Watson, and then it turns out he allegedly raped 1 billion people or something.
Oh, what?
I don't know. There's all these rape allegations against him.
I have not heard those.
Really?
I didn't.
Because there was all this chatter about him coming to Denver, and he's like, I want to go to Denver. And Denver's like, ooh, what's up? And then all of a sudden, every chick in Houston was like, he may or may not have raped me. Or something.
Ah, that's unfortunate.
These are allegations.
I mean,
that I am.
That's still though. Fuck.
Yeah, that's bad. I think after that.
Yeah, don't touch that.
They were like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't do
that. Well, that makes sense at least because I just didn't hear anything about that after a minute.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was all for fighting for Drew Lock last year because we've done this crap with the Broncos so many times where it's like, okay, we now have a quarterback. Let's throw him in. Okay, he did bad on one game. Let's throw in a different quarterback. And it's like, no, you can't They have to at least be able to develop some. But man, Drew Lock, every single time, I feel like every time we finally got him in there, it's like, okay, just leave him in there. And he sucked. And you're like, all right, cool, that's whatever. He's still learning. Throw him in there again. Really sucked. I'm like, okay. Drew, interceptions, not okay during a football game. Okay? Next game, let's try. 3 interceptions. Fuck, Drew Lock, stop it!
Yeah.
You're like, oh, crap. I mean, if you can't learn from your mistakes, you suck.
It's true.
Like-
It's true. I mean, and I think that's where they're at with him right now, where they're like, we'll try to get rid of him, but we don't have to get rid of him. We can bring in this guy and maybe make it work.
Right.
They're running out of time with Von Miller to get another one if that's the goal.
I just feel bad for Von Miller. He deserves another Super Bowl. He should probably just be on a better team.
Well, no. I mean, he's been hurt at least, 2 or 3 of the last, 4 years.
I think it was really only last year. Did he get... He was kind of hurt 2 years before that.
Yeah, and then he just wasn't... Then he just had not a great year.
Well, that's... Yeah.
And then Chubb got hurt
Yeah, that
the
was
other year.
awesome.
And so it was the whole,
It does keep going back and forth with our injuries on defense.
We got rid of Shaq Barrett, which I think was a mistake.
Fuck, yeah, it was. He's killing it still.
Yeah, and he's on the Bucks now.
Yeah.
So good for him.
Yeah.
'Cause he's like, fuck yeah, I got me 2 rings now.
Hells yeah. It's awesome.
But,
You the
Yeah.
man, Shaq Barrett. We love you.
he's like, you got it, Johns. I don't know if that's what he talks like. He might be like, you got it, Johns. I don't know what he
be,
talks
yeah.
like. But I don't think Shaq Barrett talks like that second way.
Probably not.
I'm just going to
Probably not.
guess.
It's just too much of a man. I don't know what that means. I don't know. All right.
As he's sitting here watching this, putting on lipstick. Mm-hmm. He's like, you bet your ass.
Let's probably get off the Broncos. I'm sorry, but we had to talk about it because I'm excited.
No, it's good. You want to know what
You're
I'm excited
excited.
about? Oh, I am excited. Don't get me wrong. I want to see what happens. Let's see how we're gonna fuck up this season.
Woohoo!
We got some playmats made.
Sure, yeah.
Check it out. Boom.
That one is so freaking amazing.
So this is our Metal Gear Solid Porygon mashup by Scott Weber. He did the art for us.
It's beautiful.
It's so cool. So cool. And then this one is the 3 dragons from the you got Nicol Bolas, Charizard, and then your boy Shenron. That's by Mike Weber, Scott's brother. They're both pretty cool. Pretty cool dudes. Do cool art. This one was just a tester, so that one doesn't count. We're not gonna show that
No
one.
looking at that one.
But then you can't see that one. And then we just did this one because I get asked for this all the time. People like that. So I'm probably gonna do these t-shirts again soon as well. So just the Zelda mashup logo. We do have, I guess also I should mention, all the stores do have the Dry Bones stickers back in stock.
Ooh.
So if you go pay us a visit, ask for one of those bad boys.
Hell yeah. I hear the guy that did that one is pretty okay.
He's an awful person.
Yeah. That's
If you ever met him in person,
No.
have you?
I have never met myself, no.
Good.
I don't want to either.
Good.
I'm afraid of it.
He's a sicko. He's a real sick, twisted,
I can't look into
twisted.
I can't look into a mirror for more than 20 seconds.
Your skin just starts to melt
Or
off.
else things just start happening and it's like, ah! Yep, go full on Indiana Jones.
Oh yeah, there
Yep,
you go.
Just start melting.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's cool.
Yeah, those are really cool.
And the playmats are in the stores right now. They're $20 a piece.
Oh, hell
So,
yeah.
yeah, there's one other one. There's a Liliana one, but my wife immediately took it. So it's over on her desk under a bunch of stuff. So I'll show you that one later.
Selfish. No, I'm kidding.
She stole it. She's like, this one is mine. I was like, all right, fine.
Well,
Bossy.
we now officially know the games that are going to be coming out on PlayStation Plus this month.
Yes, I'm excited about at least two of them.
Yeah?
But I like free stuff either way. I'm excited for all three.
I was going to say, I'm actually pretty stoked for all three of them. And if you don't know what they are, it's Battlefield 5.
Which is a great game.
Yep, on PS4.
The single player is good.
Stranded Deep on PS4 as well.
That I do not know.
It's like a survival game where you get stranded on an island and then you try to get off the island.
Sounds cool.
Yeah. And then Wreckfest for PS5.
And that's like the Demolition Derby game, right?
Yeah, with realistic physics and the crashes look just fucking awesome.
Okay.
And
I'm down.
yeah.
I am down.
It looks a little bit like if Twisted Metal were racing,
Dude,
just without guns.
I want Twisted Metal Black. Just remake Twisted Metal Black. That's all. Just remake Twisted Metal Black. That's all.
Yeah? You feel like that's the best Twisted Metal?
Everybody thinks 2 is, it seems.
That is a popular one.
That's a popular one. I like Twisted Metal Black the best, personally.
What's crazy, I feel like my favorite one is Head On.
The one on
The PSP.
the PSP.
Yes. I don't know why, but that one it was the best, single player experience, in my opinion.
Okay.
And I feel like if they did remake one, that would be a really good one to do, because then you have a good single player, but then with just integrating online multiplayer and shit, it could be super fun.
Yeah, I mean, I bet you they could do an arena style Twisted Metal game.
That would be pretty damn fun.
You know,
Maybe
you're all
if
cruising
you,
around a big ass map. The map's closing in just like every other game, but they got all these ramps and shit. And some dudes can go to different elevations. Some dudes can go faster than others, so they're a little harder to hit. But then it uses all the Twisted Metal. You got to ram shit, shoot it. You get different power up weapons. I mean, that's how Twisted Metal is the original arena shooter. That's what it was.
That's true. Never really thought of it that way. Yeah.
Damn, fool.
Damn.
Bomb. It just blew your mind, dude. That's what happens.
Would people need to find the vehicle? Like they just drop in and then they gotta find it?
No, your vehicle is basically like a generic vehicle when you drop in. Just like you got a normal tuck, 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 tuck gun and shit, but then you have to drive around and find power-ups or find service stations, and you can choose a single upgrade, or you can find cash and go just like the loot boxes. You find
Right.
cash somehow, collecting ammo or something like that, and then you go to the loot boxes.
That'd
Or
be
the
cool.
service stations, and you can upgrade your shit and be like, okay, I want to go 2 wheels, like Axel.
Yeah.
You know what I
Fucking
mean?
Axel. Oh my gosh.
Right? Or each dude is kind of different, so you can do a different build out, and you start with a core build out, and then you customize it more and more. Like, okay, I want to focus on the missile launcher up top rather than the side machine guns. And so you're kind of choosing the way you're building it out.
That would be awesome. Shit, now I want that game.
There was a game like that. It was called Auto Assault. It was an MMORPG that was actually developed in Colorado.
Really?
Yeah.
Auto Assault. It's been a minute since I've heard that one. That was on 360, if I'm
It was
correct?
PC, I think. I don't think it was actually on the... It was an MMO. That might not be what it was called, but I'm pretty sure.
Is it this one?
I think so.
Okay. I have never seen this before in my life. Never mind. I was thinking of a different thing. Developer, engine, platforms, Windows.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is not one that I've seen.
Yep.
I was thinking-
One of my buddies actually was... he's the one that got me into 3D animation for a minute when I tried that out. He was an intern at that studio up in Boulder, Longmont, or Loveland or something like that.
Well, that's freaking awesome.
He designed some of the little icons that you collect.
Oh, I got you.
But yeah, it was a big open world Twisted Metal type thing, and you build out your car.
Dude, hell yeah. All right.
It seemed dope. Mad Max style kind of.
Nice. Well, that's super fun. That's something I'm going to have to try out for sure. At some point, if I can.
Yeah, I don't know if you can anymore.
say,
I think the servers are long dead, but I don't know. The There's always some workaround, it seems.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
Speaking of workarounds, Reverse, the Resident Evil multiplayer is now delayed. It's not coming out on May 7th.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know if anybody gives a fuck at all about that.
What is it? Reverse?
Yeah. RE Verse.
Oh. Dude, okay, so I saw that in your notes, and I was like, is that like another one of like the games? Like, there's those like...
Resident Evil?
No, there's like a... Damn, my computer's not working, but there's like another series that uses that like kind of abbreviation.
Let's see.
Like RE, and then even the semicolon that you used.
Auto. No, that's a thing.
Yeah, and just put like video game.
Okay. Video game.
Video juego.
Remission? Why is it only on images? What are you doing to me, internet?
Yeah, what's going on here? What's going on here? It just brings up Resident
It's
Evil.
all Resident Evil.
Yeah, whatever.
All right.
I would find the proof if my thing didn't die, and I don't know where my charger is, and I don't care. You know what?
Well,
it doesn't matter to me that much.
Well, all right then. We don't need to worry about it. I just wanted to bring that up and laugh at it because...
Oh, it's ReZero is what it is.
Oh. ReZero. Here we go. Let's find this. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to laugh at it because, well, to be honest, I'm still pissed that that's all that they've shown us so far for... Hey, it's our 25th anniversary. Here's a multiplayer with a bunch of people from a bunch of games.
I mean,
Like,
dude.
Damn it.
I think... Well, the other thing is, I mean, there's been a few articles about how these studios are having a lot of trouble, like, converting to people working at home. And I guess the cycles are like, everybody's getting back to work now, so they're starting to crank back up and hire a bunch more people. But
Right.
a lot of people didn't come back. But yeah, this is what I was talking about, ReZero.
Okay.
I thought it was in that series. That's why I saw the
I see. Yeah, no.
Oh, and it totally sounds like some anime bullshit,
Right.
like Reverse. I was like, oh Jesus, what
Oh,
the?
man.
I was like, oh my God, is this just Returnal? But it's Japanese style. It's like the what did they do? What was that? What was that game? Code
Veronica?
Code Vein.
Oh.
Which was like anime Dark Souls.
Oh, okay. But yeah, no.
Yeah,
I'm fine with stuff getting delayed. I get it. Like, it happens. But it's just...
Shantae.
It's... Oh, fuck. Which modern vintage gamer actually helped make that game. Like, the Switch version of it. And I did not know that.
Who?
That...
Modern vintage gamer?
Yeah. He's a YouTuber that does a whole bunch of like homebrew stuff and super smart, super awesome guy. If you've never watched his stuff, you totally should. And it made me feel just a little bit bad for giving Shantae so much shit when that it hasn't come out yet. But I highly doubt it was his fault because all the Switch versions are out. Everybody got their fucking Switch versions.
I mean,
it's just my Game Boy one that hasn't shown up.
It's gonna show up, and you're gonna be just fine. You're just getting antsy.
Well, I mean, now I had to fork up an extra $10 just to fucking buy it on digitally. It's like, fine, whatever, you guys. I don't even care if it shows up anymore. Like, you've broken me down. You've broken me. I don't care.
Maybe that's what they were waiting for.
Probably.
They're like, we'll get our money twice.
Yeah.
Just wait.
Yep.
Just wait. Wait till you see the whites of their thighs.
Ugh. Okay. That really threw me off. Now I forgot what I was talking about. But yeah, I mean,
got him.
Still, I don't know why. It just this whole 25th anniversary with Resident Evil so far. Like, we're getting that Netflix series, which actually looks like it could be good. Those animated movies though with Resident Evil are either good or they're fucking bad. So depends.
Hey, look at that.
Apparently they did talk about the fact that the live action movie is done filming and now they're putting in all the CG stuff.
Yeah? Did you bowl?
Which is
direct that one? Or that one dude? The same guy that did Monster Hunter?
Oh no. Anderson? No.
Yeah.
No. No. I really hope not. I don't think so. Please
Starring
Paul S.W.
Mila
Anderson
Jovovich
as every character.
as every single
Just
character.
pulls out a fucking Eddie Murphy and is like dresses as a man sometimes, dresses
It's
as
just
a
the
lady.
scene. It's just the scene from John Malkovich, being John Malkovich, when he goes inside his own head.
Right.
Malkovich. There was this dude, by the way. This is just that. There's this property manager dude that I had to deal with recently that spoke exactly like John Malkovich, and it was just so odd. Because it's like he sounded like him and he spoke like him, like very low. You know what I mean?
It's like, you're not John Malkovich.
And I was just like, oh, I was like, God, I hate this. Because he was a dork, but whatever. And I feel like John Malkovich is cool, not a dork.
Right. I got you.
He's like Goldblum cool. You know what I mean? Where it's like he's cool, but he's also kind of a dork.
Right, but like
In a weird way,
it's in the most cool way possible.
It's like Alan Rickman. Alan Rickman was kind of a dork, but he was cool as fuck.
Yeah, I got you. I get you. But yeah, Resident Evil, 25th anniversary.
Sorry.
I still just want a collection. I don't know why it's bugging me so much.
Yeah, of course you want a collection. And you know what they're going to do? They're going to wait till they need to give you a collection.
Yeah.
And then they're going to say, cha-ching, motherfuckers. Like, they're going to hold on to that.
I mean, shit.
I mean, look what Konami did with the Legacy collection for Metal Gear. They made part of it digital, which was whack. And they made it pretty damn limited. So...
Yeah.
Getting all of those games in a compilation is next to impossible now.
And now they're going to do a limited run of Castlevania collection. I almost guarantee it.
Does Konami work with them?
I don't know. Not yet.
Because Konami, I think, self-publishes.
Right.
So I don't know that they would do limited run.
Let's see. Where did it go? I saw a post earlier today, though, about limited run saying tomorrow. And it was just a brick wall with a turkey, inside of it.
I mean, shit, good for them. If they're doing a PS5 release of fucking Symphony of the Night or something, give me that, please.
That'd be nice. I didn't even think of if they'd actually put out different games, because that just doesn't seem to be limited runs MO. They wait for you to just not give a fuck about a game, and then they're like, oh yeah, we're also printing that, you guys, and you have to struggle with yourself.
Unless they're gonna do prints of that prototype, they somehow got the rights to that, because I don't think Konami owns that anymore. I don't know how that works. I'm not even gonna go down that rabbit hole because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But what if
you got to tell the people what it is you're talking about, even?
Oh yeah, that's right. Hey people, it's me, John.
Why, hello, John.
Good to see you again. What I'm talking about is there was a prototype for a Dreamcast Castlevania game. And it was like a partial demo that somebody found and released, teamed up with some ISO, like ROM
site,
historical preservation of video game people, to upload the ROM to the public so you can download it and play that. So, I mean, what if they have access to that and they're going to make you a Dreamcast disc? Here you go. Here's your demo of a game that nobody wanted, which is why it's dead.
Right.
But
yeah, here it is.
People always want things that they can't have. And I think that's what that kind of shit is. It's like, here's what you can't have. You can never have this Castlevania game on the Dreamcast. But you can have a piece of it. A shitty piece. Just a piece of shit.
But yeah, Limited Run Games apparently posted a picture of a wall with a turkey inside of it. Just says tomorrow turkey.
I mean, it's sad how efficient of marketing that is.
Yep.
So there you go. Get the bag. How do you say it? Grab the bag, snatch the bag. Hey, Limited Run. You go fucking grab that bag.
I'm very confused. All right.
You know, it's a euphemism for like grabbing money, like
Oh.
getting paid, right? Get the bag.
I got you. Okay. I've just never really heard that.
Hey, man.
But yeah.
Me neither.
Uh,
Obviously.
all right. Let's see. Well, Mario Party is now getting some extra online features.
Mario Party is finally I can play Mario Party online with the rest of all my friends who are online, also wanting to play Mario Party online.
I was gonna say, does anyone care by this point?
I don't know. Maybe it's so what this could be is like a stress test type deal, right? They take an old game with more functionality than they've done before, and they kind of increase that, and they test the load of like a server or something,
Right.
like preemptively on something stupid back end, but just make sure everything's functioning correctly in a live environment.
Right.
That's the why else do it? Like, it's not like that game doesn't just sell on its own merits of just being a 4-player game that is pretty damn good.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's been so long since I've played one. That's like last time I played it was N64.
I mean, the thing is it doesn't have to be great. I played Fusion Frenzy the other day.
Oh, Fusion Frenzy.
The game is awful.
Is it?
It's fucking awful. Like, it doesn't... I forget there's all this speeder bike bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
There's, like, a lot of Tron ripoff bullshit, and I'm like...
Well, it's because
This-
Tron is amazing.
I was like, this isn't fun. Oh, yeah, I was, like, 20 and drunk all the time. Yeah, this is just dumb fun. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's 21, sorry.
that's
It's
true. I mean,
21.
I did used to be a giant fan of Smash back in the day, and now it's just like, I'm never going to play Smash.
It was that in Halo. It was just a reason to, like, hang out with the boys.
Right. It was just something else fun to do with your friends. Now it's just like, I'm an adult. I don't know. Not that you can't be an adult and play those things, but
I'm an adult. All I play is violent Mortal Kombat. Those are the only fighting games that I play.
but I mean, it's just, it's just harder. All my friends do not live close,
That's true.
like
And
at
you-
all.
Yeah, you have to drive pretty far to get to the blanket fort.
Yeah. And, shit, yeah, I think you're my closest friend, too. So, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Both in proximity and in my heart.
Aw.
But, yeah. So it's just one of those things where, man, Nintendo Online Services is just like, that's, no.
Why
I
else would
can't-
they do it? They Nintendo always has like a fucking reason for doing something. They don't just arbitrarily.
Make something better.
Right. They're
Yeah.
not just like, "Oh, let's 3 years later do this." It's like the Wii U. That was on purpose. There was obviously they needed to test something, like stress test just the screens or something. Be like, "Okay, let's get this piece of garbage out." Like, I like the Wii U, don't get me wrong, but it obviously was not a completed project. They didn't even
Yeah.
fucking change the name
Right? That
of
was,
the way. So confusing.
That was so...
It was marketed poorly. It was goofy.
Yeah. Even as a person
love
that
it.
was totally into video games, I had no clue it was its own console until it, like, almost was released. And then somebody's like, yeah, dude, that's a brand new console. I was like, is it?
You're like, is that
Like,
how
I thought it was
works?
just an add-on or some shit.
That's what everybody thought.
Because it's the only way they showed it. They kept showing you old-ass fucking Wii games. They're like, look, it runs so well. And they're throwing little fucking ninja stars, and you're like, I don't need a screen on
Yeah.
my hand. Like, I have the big one in front of me.
Yep, the
Like-
Ninja Star thing. They were all about that.
Dude, that's like every fucking showing was like, Wii U, it's
That,
ninja.
that was the year I went to E3. Was the year that they announced the Wii U. We got to play all those games, and we were like, man, this fucking sucks. They're like, Skyward Sword. And we're like, yes. They're like, we don't have a demo for that. Fuck. But we have these tablet things, and I'm like, man, I got a fucking phone. Is that what you're talking about? My phone? They're like, no, it's a tablet. It's got a game on it. The book. And I'm like, you can blow on it.
Like the DS.
I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. I just want to fucking
Man, what game was on the DS where they made you do that too?
Zelda Phantom Hourglass.
Oh,
you had to blow
yeah.
on the sails.
God, I hated the controls for those games.
Dude.
Both the DS Zelda games, I owned both of them, and I fucking sold them immediately, and I do not regret that in the least.
Yeah, I don't know. I liked Phantom Hourglass a lot. It took me a minute, but I did end up really liking it.
Yeah. I think...
And it had the puzzle that stumped me the most since... I don't know. I can't even remember. It's...
Oh, damn.
There was a puzzle.
It messed you up.
Do you think I should spoil it?
Yes.
Okay.
I think it's okay.
So...
If you're worried about getting a DS Zelda game spoiled...
The Phantom Hourglass. If you're playing Phantom Hourglass and you care about the puzzles...
You know you
and
looked
you're
up the
watching
answer on
this-
YouTube anyway.
Yeah. Anyhow, well, no, here's the thing is you accidentally figure out the puzzle if
Yeah.
you're playing on a DS. Because there's this thing where there's a wax seal here, and it's like, transport this
From the top.
to the bottom. And
Okay.
you're like,
Did you just turn it?
swiping it, and you turn it, and you're trying to do all this stuff.
Okay.
And you leave the thing, and then you're like, can I pick up the thing? Can I switch it? Is there a switch? Is there a thing? You move around the room. You get frustrated. You close your DS. You're like, screw this.
Oh, Trixie.
And then you pick it up, and it's like, doo-doo-doo-doo. And you're like, what?
You had to close it?
Yeah.
That is actually really clever. That's good.
Man, I was like, because I put it down, and I didn't pick it up for like 2-3 days. And as soon as you pick it up, it makes the boo-doo-doo-doo. And I was like, because I
That's
didn't
awesome.
turn it off, I always just left my shit plugged in.
Oh,
and
yeah.
on.
That was the best part of the DS. Was
It
that you could
lasted
actually
through the battery.
leave
Yeah.
games on.
Yes, it was great.
Yeah. That one was definitely the better of the two, though, because I did actually make it a decent amount of, like, into the Phantom Hourglass.
Mm-hmm.
But, God, I hated that control scheme.
Yeah, where
It
you're
was-
like always holding on the screen.
Yeah,
then you
and
have
it's
to, like,
and whenever, like, any time I told it to attack, never once did it attack. I always got hit.
never
Like,
once.
it would just, like, the first time I was like, attack. And then, I had to get hit before it was like, oh, you're trying to attack. It's like, yeah, motherfucker, I just want to push a goddamn button.
Try to push a
God!
button. There's a Stalfos in front of me, guy.
Yeah. But yeah. I know a ton of people that like those games, but those ones just bugged me. I could not play either of those.
Like I said, I liked Phantom Hourglass. I didn't give Spirit Tracks much of a chance.
Yeah. It was pretty cool that they were both connected to Wind Waker.
Yes.
That was really cool. I wish they would do that more often instead of just be like, oh, yeah, it's part of the timeline. You're like, oh, yeah, which part? And they're like,
Fuck you.
the fourth one of the hero of time when he ate McDonald's and he got a cramp. And then when he shit, it created a universe.
Oh shit! Is that the windfish? And you're
Yeah,
like,
that's
huh?
it.
And then they just run off.
It's like, you guys. Yeah,
You're
these-
just like, what the fuck just happened?
yeah, Zelda Timeline is like a fucking, like a UFO theory. Like, it exists. And here's the proof. And then you look at it and you're like,
This doesn't make any sense.
you're fucking
Well,
crazy.
I mean, they did say that there's 3 different timelines.
Oh, yeah.
So I mean,
I've looked at them.
yeah, it's nonsense. It's like, well, if you have 3 different timelines, then you can just infinitely add more timelines, and so it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It's
it really
just
doesn't.
Marvel.
Yep. It just, oh, hey.
Nintendo is Disney, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah. It's true. They are the Disney of the video game world.
Mm-hmm.
So, take that as you will. There is a new console coming.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
Exertainment Bike 4 for the PS5.
Yep.
Get your Speed Racer Exertainment Bike combo cart here for the PS5.
For the low price of $2,536.
And the bike is not included.
No.
The bike you have to bring a bike from home and let me take the aluminum fucking spokes for my grandpa's bike.
Yeah. He needs new spokes. He just does. But, no. It's actually the Evercade Versus. Or VS. I don't know what they're calling it, to be honest. But
I mean, I think it's Versus.
I'm pretty sure it's Versus.
It would be goofy if there was the Evercade VS.
It just sounded like you ripped one hard. But
Did it?
It did.
This chair?
Yeah.
It's still a little stiff.
Yeah. But if you haven't heard of the Evercade, it's actually a handheld console that came out last year, like the beginning of 2020, like in May or something. And it actually has cartridges that you could plug into the back. And most of the cartridges have at least like 4 games on them. Like there are a couple with 2, but then there are a couple with like 10 or 15 even. And it's really just, from what I hear, I haven't been able to play with one myself yet, but from what I hear, the Evercade handheld console is actually really nice. And just the collectability of the cartridges are in like their own fancy cases that look very similar to like a Genesis case. That nice hard black plastic with a
Like a
manual.
Game Gear one? Oh, a Genesis
No,
case.
yeah,
so
Genesis
you mean the
case.
actual case itself. Yeah.
And then, so people have been digging that, and they just announced that they're going to be doing a home version of it, which is pretty cool. I think pre-orders start like May 25th or something.
When are they supposed to release? Do you know? Or is it one of those just pay for it and someday you might
No, they had a date. I can't remember what it was, though. I was just paying attention to the pre-order.
get it? Those are cool.
Because I'm going to look at it. I might. I might. I do have a Retroid Pocket 2 coming.
Dude,
But
I had a Retroid once. We already been down this
We have,
Retroid
yes.
hole. Yeah, I remember that.
Good Lord.
We won't do that again.
Yeah. But
It was very, very clever. Very clever humor.
yes. Not easy
Tasteless.
pickings at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy pickings, is that what you call it?
Yeah.
You get the corn out.
Oh God. But no, I'm gonna be getting one of those soon. I mean, it's coming from China, so who knows when it will actually show up.
Ooh.
I do love ordering stuff from China
It's great.
because it's just like either you get it like in a week and you're like, how the fuck did they pull this magic? Or it like shows up at some point in the future and you're like, oh, that thing I bought.
You're like, oh yeah, I forgot I bought this, and you open it, it's like, I forgot I bought the soul of a Chinese soldier. Like, it's just like,
I should have kept that close.
you're like, dang it, oh man,
This is
now
worthless.
Ralph's possessed again.
Yeah.
Shifu.
But yeah. Actually, most things I've been ordering from China have been showing up pretty quick.
I mean, shit, China's on it, bro. I might
I mean, yeah, so
let's give it up for China.
your delivery service right now. Delivery service, very specifically. But yeah, I'm definitely excited about that. And most of the games that are coming out on there, I think the newest is Xenocrisis on the Evercade, going back to the Evercade,
Yeah.
which is just a homebrew that was made basically for the Genesis. But I mean, it's a pretty solid looking console so far.
Yeah. I mean, what is it, 16 bits, 32 bits?
I think 32 is the most it has done so far.
Okay, I mean, that's cool. That's, what, a Game Boy Advance?
Yeah, pretty much.
So, that's tight.
And it's pretty cool because you could actually put in 2 cartridges at once because the cartridges are for portable and the console is supposed to be a little bit bigger than that. So you could put in 2 cartridges at the same time. So if you have like the Atari Collection 1 and 2, it just makes it all one big menu instead of having to put in 1, pull it out, and then put in number 2 if you're like, oh, shit, Air Raid wasn't on number 1, it's on number 2, So just like little tiny things like that that's, I don't know, it just shows like they care.
Yeah,
They're
like,
putting thought into it.
Yeah, exactly. If we're going to do these compilations, we might as well make them a little more functional.
Yeah.
So they don't have to remember which one is Volume 1, Volume 2. It's like the Music Now. I always get my This Is Music Now confused because I'm always looking for
Volume.
Waiting for Tonight by J-Lo, which is
Oh.
on part 14.
Yeah.
But I always go to part 16 and find Mbop by the Hanson Brothers.
Mbop.
And I listen to all of them, but yeah, you know how it is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's totally a problem I have on a daily basis.
Get very confused. My entire This Is What I Call Music Now vinyl collection is quite comprehensive. I have every single one, including all of the Portuguese deluxe editions.
Did you ever accidentally stumble into a WoW CD?
Oh yeah, WoW.
which was the Christian.
No, God, no.
I think it was like the Christian version of now, but it was WoW. I can't remember why or what the W stood for, but man, I accidentally got one of those.
You're just like, this is.
It's like this is.
They're all just like bad versions of popular songs.
like, Jesus. And you're like, wait, what the fuck just happened to my CD player?
You're like, what's going on? This isn't Dookie.
Then I looked at it and was like, shit, I spent like $14 on this.
Yeah, God damn it! I should probably read the label a little bit more. Just like, I mean, there's enough bits about that, but like just songs that are very close in name or something.
Right.
Weird Al, obviously, but
I'm sure they had a sticker on the front that made the W look like an N. That's why I was tricked. I was
just you sound just like Roseanne Barr.
Oh fuck. Never mind. I take that back. I bought WoW on purpose. I'll take that.
What else you got there, Brody?
Let's see. We also have Star Wars Bad Batch is out now by the time this is out.
Cool. On Disney Plus?
Plus.
Yep, cool. There you go. Star Wars fans, there's more milk.
More milk? Oh, wait. It's not out now. It'll be out on May 4th.
May
of course.
the 4th. Beef with youth.
Because why think of a different day to do that?
Yeah, I mean, of course they had to.
Yeah.
But the milk is coming. The tit is lowering, and the Star Wars...
Which is always just so funny. That everybody always bitches and fucking moans about the prequels, and yet here you all are creaming yourselves for more Clone Wars.
Yeah, I don't know. Here's the deal. The prequels suck. First of all, let's get that out of the way.
I love the prequels.
Secondly, well, I mean, that's fine, John.
I mean,
it's okay, man.
It's okay to be wrong.
There has to. Yeah,
I know.
exactly.
I know that.
But I think the Clone Wars, the idea of the Clone Wars, because the Clone Wars, remember, it was referenced in A New Hope.
Oh yeah.
And so I think just that whole like idea, that mythos of the Clone Wars itself was cool, and I think like those spin-off things were cool, but the prequels were garbage.
I mean, we could go into a whole thing. I don't really know if I want to or not. I will definitely just go on record saying that I actually do really enjoy the prequels as much as the originals, and way more than the fucking new ones. Because, I mean, at least they, like, connect to each other. And, they didn't build up a character in the very beginning and then be like, hey, never mind. China didn't like him.
Look, I agree. I agree that the sequels are not great. I think they're as bad as the prequels.
Oh, that hurts my soul.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, at least you got to see fucking kick-ass lightsaber action in the prequels. I don't think there was any good lightsaber fight in any of the sequels.
I agree with that. I mean, there was that one fight in Snopes, like main chambers when they're fighting the red dudes.
When Rey and
Adam West,
what's his name?
Ronald
Whatever
Weasley.
the fuck his stupid name is.
Krylo
bitch.
Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
Krylon Ren.
Legit forgot his name for a minute.
That was a cool fight.
Yeah, that one.
I mean, the first
decent.
fight between those two in the forest was pretty cool. I don't know.
Was it?
Like,
that shit made me laugh so hard.
You're right.
Like, oh, good job. You just got cut there. Don't punch it.
Yeah, no, it was pretty stupid. I don't know, man. Look, here's the thing. Episode 1, I'll give it to Episode 1. Episode 1 was good.
Okay, thank God you agree with me on that one.
Except for Jar Jar Binks.
Oh, that just has to be said. Jar Jar Binks is the worst fucking... No, I do hate all of the prequel characters. I'm sorry. Jar Jar Binks is almost the worst character made in Star Wars.
Who's the worst?
Pretty much pick any of the new ones. Like, I don't know, man. They weren't as annoying, but they were as worthless while being the main characters.
that's because the whole thing was not about. Like I don't know. I agree.
Because it wasn't about Rey.
They couldn't figure out who the movies were about.
It wasn't about Poe. It wasn't about the other guy. What the hell was his name?
Well, I mean, it's always been about an ensemble. It was a soap opera. It
Well,
was a space
yeah.
drama.
But I mean, like, at points in the original, it was about Luke. But then it was about Leia.
Well,
and
they
then it was
tried to
about
do that with
Han.
all that casino bullshit.
Oh,
whatever
God, I
that
forgot
fuck
about
that
the
was.
casino part.
That was so stupid.
That had no meaning whatsoever.
They were like, okay, let's try to do like a Cloud City kind of thing, but casino. And it's like, no, fuck off. Stop trying to create set pieces. Write a story.
That would have been nice.
But yeah, I don't know. You're right. Those movies weren't good. The prequels suck. Clone Wars
Finn!
was fucking awful. Finn?
That's
Oh.
the other guy I couldn't remember. But he got straight up screwed by Disney, though. Because the first one, they were building him up as to be something. Like, oh, Finn, he's going to become like the next Jedi or some shit. Like, he's going to become something cool. And then China hated him because, let's be honest, he's a black person. And they didn't like that.
I mean, okay.
So
Yeah,
then
I mean,
Disney was like, oh, well, if you didn't like it, we don't really need him. And he's even spoken up about that. He's like, it's bullshit. I went from being super important to just some fucking background guy.
It did happen. I mean, I thought it was just because they kept changing directors. I thought it was like because it went from Abrams to Dingbat to Who's It's to What's It's.
I'll even show you the difference between like Star Wars, like Episode 8's poster from here and China. Like the one here, he was a prominent character.
Have you ever looked up the movie posters for like what is it like Uganda or something?
Mm-mm.
There's this country and I don't know. There's been a couple threads about it, but their movie posters are just complete fucking ape shit wild. Just look up like movie posters Uganda. I think that's the country that it was.
I'm trying to find a good example though. Of course, now I can't remember which one it is exactly, but where Finn was a pretty important person. He's like in the center or something. And then the Chinese version, they like made him a quarter of the size and shoved him off into the corner. It's for the same movie too, and it's like, well, he didn't become less important while moving from U.S. to China. They just fucked him over. It sucks. He really got screwed. But Uganda movie poster?
Yeah, I mean, he that's the problem though. Is like, look, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't think Finn was that great of a character. My brother really liked Finn, but
again, they were all bad characters.
That's what I'm saying. It was all bad. I don't know. I liked Rey being the Jedi better than Finn, because Finn felt predictable.
Right, but
I was like,
oh, I think my computer just died.
I thought that was like a good twist that she was the Jedi.
Oh, I mean, that just was going to happen, especially with the Star Wars, or the Star Wars fight. The lightsaber fight where she even outforced a trained Force user.
Yeah.
It's just like...
But well, I just mean like from what I had seen from all the previews where it looked like he was going to be the Jedi because they kept showing him with the lightsaber and all that stuff.
Right.
In all of the trailers, they kind of built him to be it.
Right.
And then in the movie, at the end of it, you're like, oh shit, it's her.
See, after the first movie, I just figured it was going to be her teaching him how to become a Jedi.
Oh.
But I thought he was still going to be an important person.
I mean, he was. He was the Han Solo.
He didn't even say more than like 10 words in the third movie.
I mean,
how important can you be if you don't say more than that?
Han Solo was in Carbonite for the third movie.
Yeah, but then the moment he came out, he was all,
I know, I'm just kidding.
super charismatic and fun.
He's like, I know.
It's like, I'm fucking Han Solo, bitch. Like, I melted it on myself.
So hot, I melted the fucking Carbonite, bitches.
Right? No. Yeah, oh man, I could go on about Star Wars for way too long.
Yeah, I mean, look, Star Wars is always a fantasy. It was never sci-fi. And it was fantasy in a sci-fi setting.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I don't know. I didn't like the sequels. But what I thought George Lucas, personally, what I thought he got wrong about the prequels was he tried to go too sci-fi with it. He forgot that it was
I can see
like
that.
he forgot that it was a fantasy story.
Right.
I mean, not that I'm the guy who fucking wrote it. He wrote it. He can make it whatever the fuck he wants. He's George fucking Lucas. But from my perspective, that was the big change for me. It was like, oh, this is just a sci-fi movie now. Like he's trying to like explain the science behind things,
Right.
and all this other shit. It's like I don't care about all that.
Definitely explaining midichlorians was weird.
That was stupid.
And I mean the fact that I feel like the biggest mistake in the prequels, as a billion people would agree, is the death of Darth Maul. Like
Darth
that's why they
Maul
brought
was
his ass
so
back too.
good. Yeah, he was so good.
Like he's so fucking good as a villain. He was the best villain they had for all three, and they killed him.
Because who was the villain in? Well, because then they did General Grievous.
Right, and he was, I mean, good actor, obviously. Or no, wait, Grievous was the forearm guy.
Yeah,
Count Dooku's
Count
who I was
Dooku,
thinking of.
yeah,
Count
Christopher
Dooku.
Lee.
Yeah, Christopher Lee. He did a great job, but
I mean, I don't know. My problem with it was all the CG.
there was a lot.
There was just too much. Where it's like every scene, every single prop was just a fucking green screen, and it was like, it was too early for that.
Yeah,
Where it
that was
just too obvious.
That was a weird time in movies, though, too. Literally everyone did it like that,
Right, I hated it.
which it did suck. Definitely the way they are shooting the newer ones is better compared to the prequels, but the content, way worse than the
See, but when
sequels.
it's a movie that's, and that was kind of the thing, right? Is like that was part of what made Star Wars so great was the atmosphere. Like they built these great worlds, they built these enormous sets,
Right.
This really cool shit. Like they made you believe that this world was real, and they didn't give you all of the information.
Right.
And then it all went green screen, and you're like, okay, all of that handcrafted, the artisanship, the reality of it, the thing that kind of brought it all together was gone, and so you're just like, this is Stargate.
Yeah, that's a good comparison
This
for
is
that.
Babylon 5. Like, I don't know, it just got kind of hokey.
Andromeda. Although they built a lot of that shit for Andromeda. So, because they had to. They couldn't afford computers.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like sci-fi as much as I think I do. Every time
Yeah.
I've tried to be like, yeah, I like sci-fi. Not so much.
I love old sci-fi. That is my jam. Like The Day the Earth Stood Still. Not Keanu Reeves one, but the OG one. That is some good shit. And like The Thing from Another Planet, which the 1982 version of The Thing is my favorite. But the 1954 version of it is also just really good. It's like sci-fi at its best.
Yes. I don't know. I've never gotten into sci-fi that much. Like,
I mean, yeah, I'm they're deep cuts that I'm talking about, but you know,
I'll stick to kung fu.
that sounds great.
You stick to sci-fi, and never
We
the
can do
two
that.
shall meet.
Wait, what about Star Wars?
I mean,
Kinda,
that's kind of what Darth Maul was
right?
like,
God, and that dude is such a good physical actor. It's like Adam something. Fuck. Wasn't he also in Disputed? Is that the same guy? I think that's the same guy.
Carlos Santana.
No. Disputed. Oh, okay. Hold on. We got more Google machines. I forgot about this.
All right, then after this, we're probably gonna cut it.
We really do need to cut it after this.
Got
Sorry.
to go sleep.
Nah, you're fine. Let's see.
Hey, you're fine. You live. Shut up. What are you talking about? This is the middle of the day.
Yeah. You don't know what.
You don't know what time it is, and neither do we. That's how we like it. That's how we stay crazy.
Literally the moment I did see the time, and I was like, I'm getting tired. Scott Atkins.
Oh yeah, Scott Atkins. Yeah, he's
Is that?
yeah.
Pretty sure he was Darth Maul.
And I think it's undisputed.
Yeah, undisputed.
So you were like disputed. I was like,
It's like, that's not right. I forget all the words that I need. Where the hell? Of course, like the one thing I want, they won't just show me his fucking movie list.
nude Tane.
Ah! Don't look at my history. Don't look at my history.
Computer, run the Celery Man sequence.
Known for pretty sure if he was in Star Wars, he would be known for that. Maybe it was a different guy, because it was... Whoever did Darth Maul was also Toad in X-Men.
Oh, of course. Scantily clad.
Really good physical actor.
Lickety splitter.
Whatever his name is. Whatever, dude.
Cuckold McBride.
Probably should have just looked up who the fuck played Darth Maul. I'm an idiot.
Cargery McDingle.
Yeah, that's it.
Kinkton Berry.
Dude, you know you made a good character if the top two things that show up when you type in Darth is Vader, then Maul.
Oh, yeah, you don't see no Sidious. You don't see no motherfucking, name another one.
I don't fucking know.
Darth Malleus is one of them.
Darth Plagueis.
Yeah, you're right, that is one of them. What about...
That's a good-ass book. Go ahead, read it. Do it.
Do it, read that book.
Played by Ray Park.
Ray Parker Jr.
All right, I was totally wrong. Scott Adkins, though, is amazing.
Scotty Atkins.
Look him up, and you won't be disappointed.
Look him up. You will not be disappointed.
He's like actual kung fu kick-ass, but like just awesome.
Yes.
He could have definitely been Darth Maul easily.
Twice.
Yeah. In a row.
Spikes and everything.
Okay. I feel like we're really just starting to lose our minds, so we probably should call it a day.
And now it's time to say goodbye to all the family. MICKEYMOUSE.
Mickey Mouse!
Official sign off.
The prequels were the best.
Kiss my ass.
All right.
How could they be the best? They don't have fucking Han Solo. Like,
Han
Han Solo's
Solo-
the best character in all of Star Wars.
Han Solo, the movie, had Han Solo, and it was bad.
No, that movie doesn't exist. Fuck that movie.